Right now at 6, officials cut the ribbon on a new Tri-County hospital.
And a look ahead to our exclusive series with ousted UWL Chancellor Joe Gao.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. One person is dead after a late-night crash in Trempealeau County. According to the Trempealeau County Sheriff's Office, deputies were alerted of the crash via cell phone crash notification after 11 p.m. last night. When they arrived on scene, the deceased victim was the only person in the vehicle. No other details of the crash, including the victim's name, have been released. The crash is still under investigation.
The Driftless Palestine Solidarity is marching in honor of Nakba Day today. Nakba, or catastrophe, is a commemoration of the mass displacement of Palestinian people in 1948 as Israel was declared a state. Today's March of Mourning allowed folks an opportunity to gather and grieve, as well as protest how the U.S. government is handling the current Israeli-Hamas conflict. One protester says she's concerned for Palestinians in Gaza.
Women and children especially are the ones that are being slaughtered daily, and I don't understand how in this country we stand by and continue to let it happen.
Everyone today was invited to wear their keffiyehs, a traditional headscarf, and black clothing to stand in solidarity with the Palestinian people.
Gunderson Health System is buying a former Prevea clinic under its brand new name. The clinic is in Mondovi, Wisconsin. It closed in April as part of HSHS and Prevea closing all western Wisconsin facilities. The purchase is under Gunderson's rebranded name, Amplify Health. Gunderson merged with Bellin Health out of Green Bay in 2022. Last month, they announced they'll slowly rename their clinics and hospitals to Amplify Health. According to a release, the Mondovi Clinic will be open in a few months and offer a range of primary care services to meet the community's health and wellness needs.
And in addition to the new clinic, officials this afternoon cut the ribbon on a new Gunderson Tri-County Hospital in Whitehall. It was a $51 million project that now doubles the size of the old facility. The hospital will serve an area of about 20,000 people. One Gunderson administrator says the company had a long-term vision when drawing up the expansion plans.
This hospital was built with technology in mind, the way that modern healthcare is provided to patients. We have a lot of telehealth opportunities, digital visiting for specialty providers that might be in another community.
Other new facilities include upgraded operating rooms and enhanced emergency room services. There is also a new solar array that will eventually provide half of the hospital's energy needs.
Another great day weather-wise for this region. We've had a string of the good ones for the last few, Greg.
Yeah, last week we struggled to get to actually 2 consecutive dry days. A lot of times it was flipping, but this week we did get some about 2 or 3 days, and actually it's going to be a pretty quiet night for most part, at least until midnight. Right now just some high clouds beginning to increase. Still 70 degrees out there for both locations, less haze too. But for this evening, just increasing high clouds. That'll be the story for La Crosse, getting back down to just the mid-60s, so we won't drop off as much as we want with that southeast wind at about 6 miles per hour. Otherwise for Eau Claire too, slowly increasing in those high clouds, dropping back down to about 61, once again with that southeast wind at about 7. All the activity is well to the west. We just have cloud cover overhead, just some 70 degrees still out there for most of the area. We time it out. It's just the increase in clouds we'll see. We may see some showers approach, maybe Eau Claire by the time we get to like 2 or 3. Otherwise, a lot of the activity will wait till the morning commute. It'll just be an area of showers, maybe a thunderstorm coming through, and it won't amount to a lot of rainfall, but it will impact the drive. Otherwise, later on, we'll break down what do we expect in the afternoon of Thursday, what it looks like Friday, and more importantly, what it looks like for the weekend. All that coming a bit later.
All right. Thank you, Greg. Tonight at 10, we air the first part of our series, Love in the Public Domain. The series focuses on ousted UWL Chancellor Joe Gao, who was removed from his position after his participation in online pornography came to light. News
8 Now's Allison Ferget sat down with the former chancellor and his wife Carmen Wilson to talk about the aftermath of his removal. Allison, what can we expect from tonight's story?
Ken and Emily, tonight we're focusing on the professional side of the story. While Gao lost his chancellorship, he is still a tenured faculty member of the university and is currently on paid leave. Recently, UWL leadership filed charges to strip Gao of his tenure. The charges stem from the university's 300-page investigative report. Gao believes one of the charges could be connected to books he and Wilson wrote.
The report goes all over the place in terms of entirely different things. I don't think we want to be firing people for what they write in a book.
So those books detail their experiences in the adult film industry. They were released in 2015 and 2018 and are published under fake names. We'll talk more about the books and dive deeper into the charges against Gao tonight at 10. Ken and Emily.
All right, Allison, thanks very much.
Today is Police Officers Memorial Day, and this year the West Salem Police Department hosted the La Crosse County Law Enforcement Memorial Ceremony. The holiday, signed into law by President Kennedy, is meant to honor officers who died or became disabled while in the line of duty. It also ensures that fallen officers are never forgotten. The La Crosse County ceremony is held every year on the holiday to honor local fallen officers. In the past 100 years, 5 law enforcement officers have given their lives while in the line of duty.
F-35 aircrafts from the Air National Guard touched down at the Chippewa Valley Regional Airport today.
In our own News 8 Now's Michael Germain got a first-hand look.
Right behind me is an F-35 aircraft that is used by the Air National Guard. Although they're usually stationed in Madison, here today at the Chippewa Valley Regional Airport, they'll be using this to conduct their combat exercises. As part of their Air National Guard training regimen, members often conduct training exercises beyond their local standard area.
And practice mission sets, one of which is called ACE, or Agile Combat Employment.
Dozens of Air National Guard members and community members gathered at the Chippewa Valley Regional Airport to witness the mission firsthand, requiring many different skill sets.
For us, we get very used to landing at the same airfield pretty much every time. So doing mission planning and studying for a new place and then actually coming and landing here, it's fantastic training.
After each landing, the crew chiefs assist in receiving the jet, assessing its condition, gathering information from the pilot, and ensuring that the jet is in stable condition for takeoff.
Obviously, in any training event, safety is going to be a paramount consideration. But with that, we fly very often, and every day that we do fly, there's a training objective or a training event that's designed to make sure the pilots are getting the kind of training that they need.
He says that all flight operations come with risk, but is confident in members to carry out their responsibilities on each meeting.
I love flying jets, don't get me wrong. I love the job, but the military, and especially as I've found, the Wisconsin Air National Guard attracts the absolute highest caliber of people.
Now, although today they're right here in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, they'll be traveling 24/7, 365 around the world, combating the same exercises. Reporting in Eau Claire, Michael Germain, News 8 Now.
All right, Michael, thank you.
A spring plant sale is helping fund community projects this summer. Habitat for Humanity and Grow teamed up for the sale at Habitat Restore. The plant sale began today and will continue until all plants are sold out. Houseplants, vegetables, and flowers will be available for purchase, with proceeds benefiting their Renew the Block project and youth garden education programs. The goal this year is to raise $25,000. One organizer says to not be deterred by the price tag of the plants because it's all going towards a good cause.
Folks might notice the prices are maybe a little higher than what you could get at other places, but that really is the idea. It's a double whammy. You're getting your plants for the spring or summer, and you're able to make a contribution to these programs.
If you'd like to support the plant sale, you can visit Habitat Restore Wednesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
The U.S. Secretary of State visiting Ukraine.
Yeah, he announces more aid as Ukraine is ramping up its defense.
My son, Nick, took illicit fentanyl, which cost him his life. And knowing that my son is never coming back is the worst thing that I will have to live with for the rest of my life.
Tammy Baldwin's been with us every step of the way. She just got a major bill passed to really crack down on fentanyl. She doesn't just talk the talk, but she actually walks the walk.
I cannot tell you how much we appreciate Tammy Baldwin fighting this fight.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I approve this message.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy in the La Crosse area.
When you're talking to someone and you call someone at Olson Solar, it's not someone in Utah, it's not someone in California, it is someone local right here. By doing that, we control the entire process. So we control the project management, we control the design, we control the installation, the electric, the hookup, permitting, and that really sets us apart.
Stop into our location near you. Learn more at olsonsolarenergy.com or give us a call.
Thousands of our heroes face the difficult choice between keeping their heat and power on or facing homelessness. 21,000 Wisconsin veterans are living below the poverty line, many impacted by physical or mental health challenges. Wisconsin loses 3 veterans to suicide every week. Together, our mission is to provide all struggling Wisconsin veterans with a critical survival safety net that keeps them safely in their homes. You can make a real difference by providing a donation to the Wisconsin Heat and Housing for Heroes initiative, with 95 cents of every dollar donated going directly to those right here in your community. Help by visiting www.heatforheroes.org. or by calling 1-800-891-9276. That's 800-891-9276.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken announced another $2 billion in military aid for Ukraine as Russian troops continue an offensive in the Kharkiv region.
CBS's Leah Mishkin reports from London.
Windows blown out, debris scattered on the ground. Russian forces push forward as Ukraine amps up defense. It is too early to draw conclusions, but the situation is under control, Zelensky said. During his nightly address Tuesday, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky called on allies to accelerate the shipment of supplies. Last month, Congress passed a $61 billion aid package. Everything is quite tense, but we have reinforced the areas, Zelensky said. He also announced he's postponing all upcoming foreign trips. Russian President Vladimir Putin praised his troops for the surprise ground defense launched last week. Almost 8,000 local people have been forced from their homes. On Wednesday, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said the United States was rushing ammunition and weapons to the front lines.
We will continue to back Ukraine with the equipment that it needs to succeed, that it needs to win.
Blinken laid a wreath at the Wall of Remembrance on day 2 of his visit to Kyiv. He also toured a grain facility and praised Ukraine.
Before 2022, Ukraine had been one of the breadbaskets of the world, and now it remains that, but only because of that incredible adaptation.
Blinken, an avid musician, also attempted to show solidarity at a Kyiv bar, performing Rockin' in the Free World with a Ukrainian band. Leah Mishkin, CBS News.
Sliding into safety.
A local initiative is teaching kids how to stay safe this summer.
And we do have wet weather coming for your Thursday, but it's not going to be an all-day type rain. We do have some sun in the forecast, too. Good news is we got more sun for Friday, and the weekend shaping up to be not too bad. I'll break all that down coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
During the Memorial Day event going on now at PM Sleep Center, you can save up to $500 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
I'm Dr. Anna, an OBGYN from Green Bay, Wisconsin. I was trained at UW-Madison for my undergraduate and for medical school. I'm a Badger through and through. Delivering a baby is one of the best parts of my job. One of the hardest parts of my job is giving a woman heartbreaking news that her baby has no chance of survival and giving them the option of having an abortion. Politicians like Donald Trump shouldn't be getting in between me and my patients, denying them options that would potentially save their life. Trump bragged about overturning Roe v. Wade.
We terminated Roe v. Wade.
My patients are worried. They're asking me, what are my options right now, and will I have access to birth control in the future? What is he going to try to take away next? If Trump was reelected, it would be devastating for women's health care.
ABPAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
Cooley Carpet has always been more than just carpet, and now the name will reflect that. Cooley Floors and Design. Along with the brand new name, there's a fresh new look to the showroom. Don't worry, Cooley Floors and Design still has the same great team at the same convenient location. Ready to elevate your space? The design consultants will take the time to discuss your dreams, needs, and your budget. Cooley Floors and Design will accompany you through every step, from expert advice to professional installation. Visit Cooley Floors and Design on Mormon Cooley Road for a fresh new look.
We provide specialty level care in anything from wisdom tooth removal to dental implant placement to more complex corrective jaw surgeries.
Trying to make it as easy of an experience as you can go through. We're the most experienced clinic in the region for these types of procedures. If you or your family member needs wisdom teeth removed, tooth extraction, dental implants, you found the right place. We'd be happy to see you here.
We work closely with your general dentist. Have a discussion with your dentist about a referral to us.
During the Memorial Day event going on now at PM Sleep Center, you can save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Summer is the most likely time for children to get injured.
And today, local businesses are educating local third graders how to stay safe this summer.
For over 10 years, Safe Kids Cooley Region Partners and Gunderson Health System have been hosting an annual Slide into Safety initiative. It's to help lower the amount of injuries among kids.
Kids attending participated in 12 different safety stations, ranging in everything from boat safety to playground safety.
Gunderson's injury prevention coordinator explained why the program is exclusively for third graders.
Well, third grade is kind of a prime audience for us. We do see injuries usually increase in like the 10 to 14-year-old age group. It's really important to kind of get all this education to them in that prime time before they're staying home by themselves and are kind of in that higher injury risk category.
This was the second event of the program, the other being in Tomah last week.
So in total, this year's Slide into Safety educated over 1,200 third graders from 27 different schools.
I think I can attest to that. I was getting injured quite a good amount in third grade, just on your bike, you know, falling off it, running into the back of cars.
Oh, okay.
That happened one time.
She's a wild
I
child.
I still have a scar on my knee from it, actually.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, hope you're a better bike rider now.
I am, I think.
Okay.
I haven't been on one in a while.
Oh, boy.
How about you? Are you good?
I think so. I've never really hurt myself.
Oh, you
Fingers
haven't?
crossed, but no.
Really?
Not
Good for you.
I've been lucky, I guess.
Ken is a good one. All right. Well, we had lovely weather today, as we mentioned, but we do have some rain coming our way. Will this be an all-day event, Greg?
No, in fact, it's probably going to be mainly in the morning. So the good news is we'll probably see some sun in the afternoon, but we will have a wet morning commute for most areas. Hit and miss Thursday afternoon thunderstorms. A lot of areas will probably not see much in the way of afternoon thunderstorms, and even dry and warmer conditions for Friday too. So the severe threat for some showers and thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. I'll kind of explain this, but it's very limited. We are going to get some daytime heating, so we could see the stuff that develops in the afternoon. Maybe some strong winds or gusty winds or some small hail, but it looks pretty minimum at the moment right now. The system is out to the west, kind of two pieces, one to the south, one to the north. They're not really together, so it's not going to be that strong of a system come through. Not a lot of moisture to work with or instability for severe weather, but it's going to be something that we'll get wet for. It will be probably until about 2 a.m. You'll start seeing some of the showers approach Eau Claire, this light rain, and eventually this band, this kind of disjointed band, will come through probably La Crosse by the time we get to about 4 to 5, and then continue on throughout the morning commute as it pushes eastward. It will begin to fall apart as it does, so areas to the east of Eau Claire and La Crosse probably will start seeing a lot of showers begin to fall apart as we get approach 8 or 9. Then behind this, we will see some redevelopment of some showers, maybe a storm. I think that better shot comes in the afternoon as you see start seeing some sun, so that'll help make the atmosphere a little bit more unstable. And then as we get to 2 or 3, that's when we might see a little bit of a line of showers and maybe some strong thunderstorms just to our east. This could change, but we're going to have to keep an eye on this. Just once again, could be some small hail, gusty winds. Otherwise, you see clearing skies too throughout the evening hour. Still could see a shower or two throughout. Maybe about 9 or 10 come through with a little weak system right there. But otherwise, I think a lot of the evening commute should be dry and most of the night too. Rainfall amounts, a lot of areas outside of maybe getting a thunderstorm coming through, probably a quarter, maybe a half. If you're lucky to get a thunderstorm, you'll probably pick up, but majority of the area probably is going to stay below a half inch. Here's your severe threat, very marginal and right to the east, as I showed where that line is, and that's because of the daytime heating. You could get a stronger storm. So it's very small, but we'll keep an eye if it does change. Otherwise, if we look at conditions there for next going into Friday, southerly winds start picking up, so that means we're going to have warmer conditions, clearing skies. It's not going to be till Saturday that we start seeing that next system approach from the northwest, and even that's going to be very limited as it does come through here on the weekend. So we're not looking at a big chance for showers and storm on Saturday. But for tonight, that line's not going to come through probably till after 2 for Eau Claire, more like 5 for La Crosse. Otherwise, 50 degrees, mid-50s for most locations. Tomorrow, an outside chance in the afternoon of seeing a shower or storm, but a lot of areas will remain dry through the evening commute. Temperatures getting up into around the 70s with some sun in the afternoon. And then as we go to Friday, we're definitely going to warm back up into the 80s, and those will continue with until Saturday with a weak cold front comes through that'll knock the temperatures down a little bit going into Sunday, and that comes along with that chance for a shower or storm. But I think most of the weekend should remain dry. We'll just see that drop in temperatures on Sunday, and then it gets more active as we go into next week. So we will get some rain. It won't be a lot, and it won't last pretty much through the morning hour. I think afternoon hours are probably going to be dry for most areas.
Okay, because I've got a tennis tournament with Rob Saturday morning.
I think you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine.
Oh my gosh,
He's already
hyped up on this one.
And he's not an avid tennis player either. I'm the ringer. Greg, thanks very much. Coming up next in sports, the T-Wolves face a must-win tomorrow night if they want to keep their season alive. Plus, the Brewers' bats on fire this afternoon. Crew looking for the series win over Pittsburgh. Rob is up next.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
I would like to tell you about the man I love, Eric, who is running for the U.S. Senate. A fourth-generation Wisconsinite, he started his first business in his 20s and then built and turned around over a dozen companies, creating thousands of good-paying jobs. He believes in the American dream, and he wants it to be possible for everyone. Above all, Eric is a man of integrity. These are the qualities I want in a U.S. Senator to fight for Wisconsin. How about you?
I'm Eric Hovde, and I approve this message.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you outdoors because we get you. When it's time to get out and cultivate your ideal yard, we get you the right products at the right prices. Like 36-pound bags of Estate Weed and Feed, $34.99. $200 off this Milwaukee Impact Wrench and Grease Gun Kit. This Massimo T-Boss UTV, $600 off. All new Aaron's brand zero-turn mowers. Plus, leave the heavy lifting to us. Buy online and pick up your items in our convenient drive-thru in just 1 hour. Only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
If you've been waiting for the best time to buy furniture, this is it. The King Furniture Memorial Day Weekend Sale, where everything in our showroom has been reduced. Find sofas, sectionals, bedrooms, recliners, dining, and more. Plus 12 months interest-free financing. These deals only last through Memorial Day weekend, as we will be closed on Memorial Day to remember and honor our nation's heroes. Don't miss the King Furniture Memorial Day Weekend Sale. Going on now.
Turn the key and open the door to your next home with a home loan from Ultra. With a variety of loan options, from buying your very first home to building the home of your dreams, we're here to help make it happen with a local connection you trust. Our professional loan experts are with you every step of the home buying process and through the life of your loan, making it easy to handle your finances and getting you back to what matters most. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
All of the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports.
We're just over a quarter of the way through the Major League Baseball season, and despite being young and also missing some key arms due to injury, the Brewers find themselves in first place atop the NL Central. Milwaukee a game and a half ahead of the Cubs coming into today, and the Crew is looking to make it 2 out of 3 over Pittsburgh. Let's go to AmFam. Series finale in Milwaukee. Brewers must have had their oatmeal, because the power was on full display. Bottom 3, William Contreras sends this one out of the park. Bernie Brewer going to go for a ride. It's 3-1 Crew. 3 batters later, we have liftoff once again. Gary Sanchez gives this one a ride high and deep to left. That's going to carry out for a 2-run shot. It's 5-1 Brewers. Let's go to the 4th now. Big day for Sal Frelick. 3 hits in this one, including a monster shot into the Brewers bullpen. Solo blast for Frelick. Made 6-1 Crew, and the bats kept heating up. Bottom 5, Joey Ortiz. He gets all this one. Ortiz finds the bleachers out and left. His 4th of the year. makes it 7-1 Milwaukee. But the biggest shot of the day comes in the 6th. The rookie absolutely unloads on this pitch. Deep to left center. 441-foot bomb from Jackson Chourio, his 5th of the year. Brewers with 5 homers on the day as they make it 2 out of 3 over Pittsburgh. 10-2 the final. The Crew will start a 9-game road trip on Friday in Houston. As for the Twins, their series against the Yankees continues tonight at Target Field. Minnesota jumping out to a 1-0 lead in the first last night thanks to a Ryan Jeffers solo homer, but it was all Yankees from that point on. New York scoring the next 5 as they get the win in the series opener. Twins will look to get back in the win column tonight. First pitch is at 6:40 exclusively on Amazon Prime. All right, it's been a tough turnaround for the T-Wolves after taking the first 2 games of the conference semis in Denver. It's been a complete 180 for Minnesota, the defending champs winning both games in Minneapolis, and the 3-time MVP absolutely unstoppable last night. Nikola Jokic dropping a game-high 40 points, 13 assists. The T-Wolves find themselves on the brink of elimination. Game 6 must win tomorrow night back at the Target Center.
Yeah, that was something else. I mean, Jokic going up against the Defensive Player of the Year, and Rudy Gobert could do nothing to shut him down.
And it wasn't even bad defense. He was doing everything he could. I mean,
Jokic is just a great scorer.
Best player in the game.
All right, they're up against the wall indeed.
Sure are.
Thanks, Rob.
Okay, we'll have another look at our forecast after this.
Join the conversation at facebook.com/news8000. Or you can always find us at news8000.com.
Have you checked your sump pump lately? After a big rain, basement flooding can significantly damage your home. Stay ahead and dry with a call to Maxwell White. We have standard pumps along with battery backup systems in case you lose power. Prevent future damage. Contact Maxwell White today.
Get an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. From hitches to ratchet straps and everything in between, we've got your hauling needs covered. These heavy-duty ratchet straps feature a 5,000-pound brake strength limit and double J hook ends. Now $14.99 after rebate. Shell Rotella Synthetic Diesel Motor Oil offers superior protection against heat, deposits, and engine wear. It can also improve your fuel economy. A gallon is just $18.99 after sale price and 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
If you've been injured in a car accident, call Schwabel, Getz & Sieben today.
I never thought I would have to need an attorney. And then to make that phone call, I was terrified. And so to have Jim be so welcoming right from the beginning and so genuine and confident, everyone that I came in contact with through Schwabel, Getz & Sieben kept me at ease. I felt right away that I could trust them and that they were people that actually cared.
Call Schwabel, Getz & Sieben or visit us at schwabel.com for a free consultation.
Sick of running out of hot water? The professionals at Maxwell White are here to handle all of your water heater needs. Our licensed technicians can install, repair, or replace any type of water heater with same-day or next-day service. Call Maxwell White. Plumbing done right.
All right, tonight we'll have increasing clouds. The showers really coming probably after about 2 a.m. for Eau Claire, more 4 to 5 for La Crosse. So most of the night will be dry. Most of the morning will probably be wet, but then the afternoon for Thursday, mostly dry with a few storms. Friday looks dry, 80s. And for the weekend, besides a drop in the temperature Sunday with a cold front, I think most of the time period will be dry. That chance on Saturdays more in the afternoon and evening time frame.
Good. So we're going to be all right.
Yeah, I think so. Winning weather right there.
Yeah. Or at least that's what we're hoping for.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us at 6.
We'll see you at 10.
Now you got to work on your forehand.
I will.
Perfect.